Alright, hey guys, welcome to another tutorial. This time we're going to be looking at a lockpicking script. This is for all those people that are having problems with grinding and hacking on their servers, because I know, like myself, it randomly stopped working, so therefore I had to seek out something else, and this is what I've got. So yeah, let's take a look. Right, so first thing you're going to do is head to my Dropbox and you're going to download this folder right here. In that folder you're going to have this stuff on the right hand side. Obviously this is my test server here, my home test server. It's not my actual main server, so don't get confused. But yeah, right, so obviously you're going to open up the file that you've just downloaded, and we'll start at the top and we'll work our way down. So we're going to head to the @exile server in our server, and we're going to go in there, and it's going to tell us to go in add-ons. So we're going to go in add-ons, and then we're going to copy and paste this file here into our directory, into our folder, sorry, which you can see down the bottom here. Then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to head to the exile server, and we are going to unpack this folder with PBO Manager. So go up to PBO Manager, go down to the bottom link and unpack the PBO. Obviously I've got mine unpacked here. We're going to head in there, and it's going to tell us to go into code. So we're going to go in code. Obviously you're going to have all these files. Do not delete any files out of there yet, or just, don't have your little itchy trigger fingers. But yeah, right, what you're going to do next is you're going to copy and paste this file right here into here. So copy and paste. Obviously I've already done it. If it asks you to replace a file that's already in there, just go ahead and do that. It's fine. Once you've done that, obviously go back. Obviously keep a backup just in case, or an original like I like to call it. Don't know why I call it that. Should just call it backup. But yeah, just go ahead and keep an original just in case you did fuck up or something, or your server don't like it or something, or you did mess up somewhere. At least you've got something to revert back to. But obviously once you've done that, go ahead and delete this one and repack your PBO with PBO Manager. Top link, repack the PBO. Once you've done that part, we need to come back, and we need to head to the extdb. So on the home server, it's right here. So we're going to go in here. We're going to go in there. We're going to go into the SQL custom v2. So we're going to go in there. I'm going to go in there. And then we're going to right click on this one on the right hand side first. We're going to open with Notepad++, and it's going to tell us that we have to put these things into the one on our main server. So we're going to open that as well. This is obviously the one on my, let's have a look. Yep. So we'll move this one over to the right hand side. There we go. Yep. Right. So this is from the folder that we've downloaded, the actual script folder, and this one on the left is my actual server. So what we're going to do is we are going to locate load container. We're going to hit the search bar. We're going to find load load container. Oh, wrong one. Make sure we clicked on the right one. There we go. And no, that's ID. Right, so here we go. So we are going to get this one. Yep. Obviously just talking to myself a second, guys. Yep, there we go. So low container. So yeah, so okay, so find this low container at the top, and then you are going to replace it with low container, this one. All it does is it adds a 22 on the end, I think it is. Yeah, 21 22. But like literally just copy and paste this whole part here into over the top of the one that's already here, and replace it. Once you've done that, head to copy all this part here, and we're going to head right down to the bottom. Yep, and head down to the bottom, just press enter, so there's a space in between the last thing that's on here, and just go ahead and paste that in there as well. Obviously hit save, then you can close out of these, because you don't need that bit anymore. That bit's done. So that is the server part done, the next thing we're going to do is head back to here. This is obviously the main root of our folder. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to head into the MP missions folder, and we're going to find ours. There it is. And I'm going to use Generous Redux. Just go ahead and unpack whatever PBO you're using. Don't forget to keep an original just in case, though, guys. In case you do fuck up, it has been known, and many people do it, and then they regret deleting this file, which is your last working PBO, hopefully, guys. But yeah, right. So we're going to go into this, and it's going to tell us. Obviously, I'll go in mine. It's going to tell us to drag and drop this add-ons folder, which has the client inside. Just drag and drop the add-ons folder straight onto your into your folder. If you've already got an add-ons, just go ahead and copy the file straight over. Once you've done that, we need to go into the config, and we need to put these bits in. These are obviously all different parts. You can use just the lockpicking if you want, like I did, and you can just put the lockpicking in for the safes. You can add these scan for explosives or rig with explosives if you want to, but that's entirely up to you. Obviously, you would put these in wherever you need them to go. So if we head into our config, if I show you mine, well, I think it's interactive menus that you have to head down to. Yep. Right. Obviously, this is cars. We don't want cars. I just use this for safes and containers. So yeah, here we go. So once we scroll down, I've obviously added it here for safes. Attempts lockpicking. Obviously, you still got hack and all that on here, but they don't work. And obviously, if you go down to is it construction, no, it's not construction. Oh, containers. Sorry. And then I've added the attempt lockpicking to that as well. Now, obviously, if you're going to add the other parts, the rig with explosives and shit like that, then you need to add them as well to these parts. There's a little video online. I will add the actual person that made this as well, his little video, just so you can see it in see what it looks like, with like the adding bombs to it and stuff. It's just like a little thing that if people attempt to try and get into your safe, then they will. There's a percentage chance that you can get blown up. But yeah. So once you've obviously put them couple of bits in, what's this bit down here? Attempt breaking. Yep. See, I didn't bother with the door ones. I just literally put it on the safes and containers, just because people can blow in through your doors, and yeah, they can use big mummers or something, make it a bit more harder for people. But right, once you've done that bit, because I'm starting to yak on now, excuse me, we're going to head to description. We are going to did I put this bit in or not? No, I don't think I actually did. Let me have a look. I think this is the sound. Is it the sound? Yes, this is the sound one. Yes, I did. Okay, so in description, go ahead and copy this part here. Just copy up to there. You don't need the sound part, and just go ahead and paste it in wherever you want it. Obviously, you don't need the rest of it because you've already got that in here. Yada yada. Right, once you've done that, obviously don't forget to hit save as well. Once you've done that, you need to head to the init and copy and paste it in your init. Obviously don't read all this, but yeah, once you've done that, you are good to go. You can repack your PBO. Obviously don't forget to hit save and stuff, guys, and keep an originals just in case you do fuck up. Yeah, obviously go back and repack your PBO and fire up your server. Once you've done that and you go to a safe or a container, you will get this little thing that pops up, and it will have numbers constantly changing on here. Don't get confused that you need to take pictures of these numbers. Obviously, you need a knife to be able to lockpick as well. There is, I think it's by default it's set to 30%. For the percentage chance of you opening the safe. Some people on my server have been known to use 4 or 5 knives before it has been cracked open. So just be aware. Just literally, you'll see a bunch of numbers changing on here, and just let it do its thing until it pops up with a sign up the top saying it's either failed or it's been picked. If you do want to get out of this, then you just have to press the red button on the screen. It does take 15 minutes for the timer. You can change that as well. If I show you here quick, if we go in I think it's in this one. Is it this one? Yep, this one. Obviously here you can change like all the door times and things like that. You can change if you want to use a laptop or a knife, yada yada. You can use mine detectors as well on the safes. But yeah, you know, there's all things that you can do with it. You can use it on doors as well. I think you change that in the file that you would have put on the @exile server. And the times obviously here as well. 600 seconds is set by default, which is 15 minutes. So if you want half of that, then just put it down a little bit. Or if you want people to work for their shit, then change the percentage chance right down, or change the time, or whichever. But yeah, obviously it's just little bits there. Right, so once you've done that, guys, yeah, it's cool. Right, anyway, before I fucking start sitting here going on and on and on, cheers for watching, guys. If you do get stuck, head on over to my Discord channel. The link for that is at the top of my YouTube page on the right hand side, right next to the big fat donations button. Right, guys, I'll see you later.